Hi everybody, Cynthia with SwanSoapandSuch here, and today I'm going to be making aloe and cucumber soap, hot process. I'm going to do it low temperature hot process, and I made a couple batches of this soap, one with one colorant, a natural colorant, and one with two natural colorants. And I'd like you to watch both these videos and let me know which one of these colorants that you like. Today we're just going to use one colorant. This is moringa leaf powder that I use for my colorant, and it's a wonderful green in hot process and in cold process. It does have a little bit of graininess look to it. I don't know if you can see that. And it's quite wonderful. It's a wonderful bar soap, a little rough on the top. This one has not been beveled or anything. It's still natural, condition after just being cut. And I enjoy making this soap very much, and I hope you will too. Hi everybody. Welcome to my channel, SwanSoapandSuch. I'm Cynthia, and today I'm making aloe and cucumber soap with aloe that I've cut from those big leaves that have been imported from Mexico, and I did this back in the fall while they still had them in the stores. They don't have them right now. It's January. So I have that in this bag here. This is my aloe that I've frozen, and I've juiced my cucumber, and that's my cucumber. So we're going to weigh out half of the amount of the water for the lye mixture in cucumber and half in the aloe. So we'll get started. Now I've already prepared my oils in my crock pot for we're doing a hot process. I've already prepared a little bit of water and sugar solution, which I'm waiting for it to dissolve a bit. So we need 34.2 ounces of water. So these are all stuck together. There we go. So, and they're still going to be stuck together. So half of it is about 15, 16, 17 ounces. So we have 10, 14, 15. So we'll just go with that, because I want to add this distilled water mixture, and I've put some organic sugar in there. That's why it's yellowish color. And I want to put that in my mixture. So I want to make sure I have lots of bubbles when the soap's done. I like lots of bubbles, and the sugar will help that to happen. Okay, so here's my aloe. We'll start putting it in. We want to get up to 34. 27, 29, let me see. This is almost dissolved completely. We have to make sure it's dissolved. I did 2 ounces of water and 2 teaspoons of organic sugar. That looks pretty good. I think I'm just going to put that in there. So we're at 31.7. So let's see where that brings us. We want 32.4, 32.6. Let's see, we have little pieces that we can take out. No little pieces. How's that? 31.9. Let's see what we got. Maybe this one. 32.5. No, let's see if we have a smaller piece. 32.5. I think that's what we're going to go with. Okay, so that's all ready. So we'll get ready to mix our lye solution in here. Our lye, actually not our lye solution. And there we are. And give me a minute. I'm going to put the rest of these frozen pieces back in the freezer. crock pot. And we'll pour this in and strain it here so we don't have any chunks or brown spots. And then I'll scrape my bowl. Okay, if we can get it to go through. There we go. And we got all our chunks out and all our brown pieces and everything's good. Wonderful. Could have probably stick blended it a little more, but that's alright. I'll make sure we got all the liquid out. So I am soaping at 38% water to my oil, so, and as far as soap calc is concerned, which is what I use to figure out how much lye and water to use, it is full water, and since we're doing hot process, it's what I like to use. Let's pour off some. We'll want to use 5 teaspoons, and I'm just going to put it right in because I forgot to put it in with the lye, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. Didn't want to forget that. I'm always forgetting the sodium lactate, and that is very helpful to have your batter harden up and come out of the molds a little bit easier, and it helps it harden and last longer, and we want it to last a long time. So we'll start to blend. I'm going to blend until a medium trace. That's very good. Let's scrape off our stick blender here. Don't want to waste any of this lovely stuff. And we'll scrape our edge. This is very important in hot process, is to make sure your edge is scraped and you don't have a soap along the edge, because it will harden and cook faster, and then you'll get little chunks in your soap. So we'll go ahead and let that cook, and we'll bring you back to show you the different stages. Hi everybody, I just wanted to show you where we're at. It's been about 10 minutes and it's starting to cook. And this is all hard, and we have a little bit of separation of the oils. That's no problem. We can mix that up at the end. Hello, it's been about 20 minutes, and this is where we're at. And we're waiting for the rest of this to look like that. So we're going to wait probably another 10-15 minutes. And we'll be good. And also I wanted to stress very much that when you do hot process, you never leave. You always are here with the soap, keeping an eye on it, because if it were to bubble up and go over your pot and onto your table, it's just quite a mess, and we don't like that. So we always want to make sure that we're watching it, and that we don't have any children or pets around, of course. So keep an eye on it. I'm keeping track of time on my, I set this about 5 minutes too late, but so you add 5 minutes. So it's been about 21 minutes. So another 10-15 minutes we should be all set and be able to separate it out, what we want, put our fragrance in, and I'll show you all that in a minute. Hi everybody, it's been about 25-26 minutes, and it's almost all dissolved in there, almost. So we'll wait just a couple more minutes and I'll bring you back. Okay, it's been another half a minute. I wanted to test to see. Yeah, you can still see this white chunk in here, and if I don't let that dissolve, then we'll end up with white pieces. So we'll just let that continue to cook and finish up, and we will be back once that's all cooked. Probably another 5 minutes. Okay, we're back, and it's been a 30-minute cook time since we finished stick blending it. And let's see how this is. Oh yeah, see, 30 minutes and we're all done. So I'm going to turn my heat off. And I'm going to take my container, the ceramic, out of the pot. So it looks a little green, but that will fade. And we'll just stir it, make sure everything is incorporated. Sometimes I use a whisk, but I don't think I need one at the moment. I think I can do it with this. Just stir everything back together. It's almost done. Not quite, but almost done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little piece of paper towel, kitchen towel, and I'm going to get a little bit of this soap on here. I'm going to put my lid back on, and I have the phenolphthalein solution. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on, you can do it. There we go. It's phenolphthalein solution 1%. I got it on Amazon, and so we test the pH of the soap, and you can see how it's not done if it has this pink. So we're going to let it sit for a few more minutes. It'll continue to cook. We throw this away, and I will bring... Okay, I told you guys I was doing 2 batches. Well, this one is one that we were doing, and this one here is deciding to volcano. So I thought I'd show you because it's just going crazy. So it got done fast. Perhaps this crock pot cooks a little faster. I had both on low, and I started this one after this one, but this one is deciding that it wants to volcano again and again and again. So I thought I would show you. It actually went up while I was talking to you. It went up on the pot and it almost went out. See what I mean? We have to watch it all the time. So I've turned this off, and now it will just finish cooking, and they'll probably both be done at the same time. So I just wanted to let you know and show you that. So maybe it's done volcanoing. Are you going to volcano anymore? It's thinking about it. And the only way, it's just creating some bubbles in it, and it just gets very large, and so you just have to break up all the bubbles, and it'll go back down. So it's not a big deal, it's just a big mess because it's very, very hot. And how hot would you say that is? I would say it's not that hot, 155. And this one here, 151. See, each batch is different. So you just don't know. Just have to watch it, watch it. Almost had a big mess. Fortunately, I'm watching it and caught it before it went out of the pot. So I think it's done volcanoing. So there we go, what a mess. But fortunately it didn't come out of the pot. Test this batter with a little bit more of the phenolphthalein solution. So I've got soap all over my spatula, so I'm just going to wipe it off and clean it off so we get... So give it a little little stir. This looks perfect. It's kind of like at mashed potato stage. Going into gel, this more clear soap is done, and when it's this whitish, it's almost done. So I've taken it and put it in, separated and made my colors, and it finishes cooking even no matter what you do with this, so it's not really a big problem. But yeah, I was going to take a little bit of this, put it on my paper towel, get the phenolphthalein out, put this down, and as you can see, it's almost done. Most of this color is residual from handling it, so it's almost there, almost there. We'll have to clean up my hands here with some more paper towel. Okay, so what I'm going to do once this gets done, it's been about 40 minutes complete time from when we finished stick blending it. I am going to have mostly natural soap color, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to add my fragrance now, because that would bring my temperature down. And what is your temperature now? Let's stir it up and see what it says. 150, 152. Okay, I have my fragrance here with kaolin clay, and I just mix it up and I'll pour it in a second. And I am using Aloe and Cucumber from Nature's Garden. I absolutely love this. So I think what we'll do is we'll put that in now, because the flash point for this fragrance is over 200 degrees, so we should be good. I'm just going to mix it into the whole thing. This way we can get this batter cooled down a little bit, and then I'm going to split a little bit off, and we're going to do a hanger swirl in the middle of the soap in green, and we're going to use a natural colorant, and the natural colorant is moringa leaf powder, which I put some olive oil in here, so that will be my super fat. So we'll, oh, this smells so good. This smells exactly like you think it should smell. Absolutely amazing that they can make a scent that smells just like it should. Aloe and cucumber, it's like perfect. So I'm going to put just a little bit of this soap into, with my moringa leaf powder for my color. I want to have this little hanger swirl in the middle. And we'll move this off to the side for a minute while we mix this. And I used, what did I do? Half a tablespoon of moringa leaf powder. It's just going to be a little faint color in the middle, just to have some color in it. And I did, I do have the sodium lactate in here, so. Okay, that looks pretty good, so let's get started. So we'll get our molds. We have, I used 90 ounces of oils in my, when I started. And I'll get my spoon, my large spoon, to scoop this out. And we'll put like half of the, we'll put half the batter in each of these. So about halfway up, and then we'll put some of that green in, and then we'll put some more batter in, and we will give it a little hanger swirl, so we'll have a pretty soap when we come out. I need another spatula. There it is. Get this back in. Scrapey scrape on the edges. Okay. Okay, so let's get half of the green that we have in here, and we're going to put it right in the middle. And we want it going down to each edge. Okay, and then we'll do this side. And you can see I have a little bit left. And there we go. And we scrape the rest out here. I don't want to waste any of this lovely stuff. Get this off. Get it in there. Okay, good. And we'll finish putting this rest of this on the top. And usually to do it evenly, I count my spoonfuls. So that's 3 in there. So we want to do 3 in the other one. And I do want all this green covered, so we'll get that there. And get that there. We want the green to stay in the middle. So I'm alternating so I get an even amount in each one. It's the only way I can figure it. If I do stuff by eye, sometimes that doesn't work. So put some there, there, there. Just keep getting and alternating. Almost done. Almost got it all out. I'll scrape it off my spoon. And finish getting the rest out. As you can see, it's all gone out of here. And we'll bang these down. Okay, and get this out of the way. All this paraphernalia out of the way. Okay, I'll get my homemade hanger swirl that I use. I got a big straw and I did hot glue gun in the sides. So we'll just go in on the side here. We'll go down. Come up in the middle, and we'll just do a little swirl on the inside. That's it. And we'll come up this side, do the same thing over here, go down, come into the middle. It's very thick. And we'll do a little swirl on the inside, and then we'll come up this side. So we'll have to see how that comes out. Now I gotta bang it down again. I've got some of the color coming up here. That's okay. And we'll get a little chopstick here and scrape our edges. And we want to make it flat. Flat, flat, flat. Scrape the edge here. And flatten it out. And that's it, guys. And we'll see you at the cut. Excellent. Okay, we're here, back for the cut. So, this turned out pretty nicely. It's a little rough on the top, but that's okay. And we'll give it a shot here. Make sure we lined it up right. Looks pretty good. Cut through. And that's what we have. A nice aloe vera and cucumber soap. Very nice swirl. So we'll just look at them all because they're delightful. Just a little bit of green, from that moringa leaf. I love it. Just perfect, just what I wanted. Just a little touch of color, mostly natural soap. Very nice. Just a little touch. And of course this is just one of the 4 lobes I did, so we'll take a look at them. It's always the most fun part, is to see, they need to be cleaned up, of course. See how they look after we get the cut done. Just a little touch of color. Very, very nice. I'm running out of space here on my tray. Space even too far apart. And very nice. And another end piece. Okay, let's cut the next one. We want to cut them and see them all. At least I do. You probably do too, if you or me. And I know a lot of you make soap. And so this always is fun. Let me get my other light here. Let's see if I can't put a little more light on the subject here. That's a little better. Just step it back just a little. Okay. Line it up. Okay. And there we are. Another little swirl in our hot process. Very nice. Looking good. Nice bar of soap with all those good qualities of aloe and cucumber. Nice. This is my second aloe and cucumber. The other one I did some matcha tea and the moringa and natural soap, and the moringa went really dark, so I wasn't real happy. But I will be putting that video up too as soon as I get all of the cutting done, because I'm cutting this one first. I'm going to line these up so they all fit on the tray here. And just a little touch of color. And a touch of color on the side. The top, of course, is normal hot process. And yeah, I'm cutting these the 1-inch size, and I sell all my soaps based on weight, no matter what they're made of. So these will be on my website in a couple weeks, and on my Etsy shop in a couple weeks. Because it's hot process, I'll let these dry a little bit. We'll have to trim this up a little bit better. And we have another soap. Let's see how we did with this one. Let's see if we lined it up. Looks good. Okay. This cutter is from Essential Depot, and beautiful. And it cuts 1-inch bars only, so it's quite nice. I like it. It works perfect with these molds that I get from them. Perfect. But these came out exactly how I wanted. I just wanted a little splash of green on the inside, so it had a little interest in it. Not too much, and that fragrance is amazing. I just absolutely love it. It smells exactly like aloe and cucumber. Nice hot process swirl. Very light and gentle. Very nice. Lots and lots of cuts here. I really like this, the way it comes out. Top, a little rough, but beautiful. And I did put a little bit of that organic sugar in it, so that we'll have beautiful, beautiful bubbles. Of course, there is castor oil in it. And the last loaf. Let's cut this one too. See if I lined it up good. And this is all that you get for waste with this particular cutter and those molds. It's absolutely amazing. So 4 bars of soap, and these are the pieces that are cut off. That's all the waste there is. I think that's amazing. I love that. So there we go. And yes, has a little bit of air pocket, but we can take some of the soap and put it in there, and then there's no more hole. I love that. So this turned out fabulous. I love it. I love it. They all look similar. So just a light little swirl. Very nice. Pretty similar, pretty similar. Very nice. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all you that watch my videos, all of you that subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It's just such a joy to be able to share and have people watch what you're doing and give you a thumbs up and give you a comment. So tell me how you like this hot process video with the aloe and cucumber, how you like this design that I did on this particular batch of soaps. Do you like the one color, just swirl in the soap? Or if when I get that other video put up, do you like the multicolored one? Leave your comments below. Appreciate you guys. God bless. See you next time.